according to the Political Parties Amendment Act 2022, and even the act before it was amended, there are ways that political parties can come together so that they are able to work together for purposes of election. One is through a coalition political party, which have been introduced by the Amendment Act. Then they deposit a coalition agreement in form of a request for registration as a coalition political party. There's also another way. The other way is through an ordinary coalition. This one is not registered as a political party. It's a coalition of just parties coming together, forming an agreement, and depositing the agreement with the Registrar of Political Parties. The difference is that the coalition political party should be registered as a party and issued with a certificate of registration. The coalition political party also can field candidates under the name and symbol of that coalition. So, in a nutshell, a coalition political party is a coalition that have characteristics of a political party. And there are three characteristics of that. First of all, it's not exempted from Section 7 of the Political Parties Act. So it is registered using that process of full registration. It means, therefore, it should have a governing body, it should have officials, because it is being registered as a party on one hand. The second issue is that a coalition political party can field candidates. The second characteristic that a coalition political party has as a party is that it can field candidates on name and also on its symbol. And a candidate can be in the ballot paper using the coalition political party name. The third issue is that a coalition political party is that they can also receive funds, political parties fund. That is the only distinction between a coalition political party and the other coalition. The other coalition is made and deposited with the Registrar of Political Party to govern activities of that coalition. It's not issued with the certificate of registration like a political party or like a coalition political party. But the coalition is still binding and helpful to the parties that are coming together. Same case applies to a coalition political party, but both of them, the fundamental issue is that both of them are actually coalition, governed under Schedule 3 of Political Parties Act, Section 10 of the Political Parties Act, also looking at all issues that pertains to coalitions within the Political Parties Act and the Constitution. The other way that parties can come together is through a merger, and a merger is where parties join together, and after they join together, they form one party. They are dissolved, and then they form one party. This party now is what we call the merging party. It may be a new different party, or one of the existing party converted into a merging party. That is a merger. Important also to note is that there are two forms of coalitions. There's pre-elections coalition that comes before elections, and then there's also post-elections coalitions. Both of them are legal. And any person willing to form pre-elections coalition has up to the 9th of April for the coalition political party, and for ordinary coalition he has up to 8th of May. Those are pre-elections coalitions. But post-election coalition can be formed anytime, provided 21 days after its formation it is deposited with the Registrar of Political Parties. We concluded the issue of certification of the register. We are issuing the copy of the register to political parties, for one to be forwarded to IBC and for the other one to the party to use in their operations. So that deadline was on the 2nd of April, which we met. Parties have been correcting them, picking them from our offices this week. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Asante.